So it's like, what is today? Let's see. If it is like 4 days before my birthday, I think. So today I'll be talking about the time I keyed Zach's car. If you don't know who Zach is, I'll link videos down below that you have to watch before you watch this video, or you'll be completely lost on who Zach is and why I did what I did. So let's just get into this video. So I was at school and Zach had just got his car. He had like a Lincoln or something. He had just got his car and he told me that he would take me home after school. Although I live next door to the school, I did not want to walk home because I didn't want to walk. It was the winter time. So school ends and I see Zach walking around with his money in his hand and all this stuff. So I'm like, are you taking me home? He's like, no, I got stuff to do. What do you have to do? You don't have no job. What is it you have to do? I don't know. I don't know what he had to do. So he didn't take me home. He just went on his merry way. So I was standing by the doors. Next to the gym is like this little area where people stand and wait for their ride and all this stuff. I was standing there and two of his friends were there and they was like, what's wrong with you or something like that. And I was like, cause Zach got his new car and he wanna be acting funny. So they was like, put sugar in his tank and what else they told me? They told me to key his car. They're like, put sugar in his tank, key his car. They were just joking. So I'm like, I don't know how to key a car. And they was like, for real? I was like, yeah. I'm like, wow. So they like practice on like, cause on the door it's like this thing you push and it's like metal. Like, you know how you push the door? It's like that. And it's metal and it was like, look, like showing me how to do it. I'm like, no, I don't get it. So anyway, I go home and I think that was on a Friday. So this was on like a Thursday. So the next day, I go to school and my last period was gym, which is right by the doors. So I finally get sixth period. After all day, I've been telling my friends like I'm gonna key his car when I get out of sixth period before people come outside, all this stuff. And it was this girl in my sixth period. Well, it was like my friend Tashala was in my sixth period, and it was this girl, my associate. Well, she was my associate. She was in my sixth period. So she was like, I'll go out there with you, we key his car, all this stuff. And I'm like, okay. So we get out, usually out of sixth period, we like go stand by the doors before the bell rings. So we be there before everybody else. So we go outside, me and the girl, and I had my keys and she had her some keys. So she was like, come on, like, let's do it. I'm like, I'm not gonna do, like, I'm not grimy, I'm not ready to do that. That's what I said, I'm not doing this. She's like, okay, I'll do it. So she did it. And the scratch was about this big. It was this long and probably this skinny. It was a little scratch. Like, it wasn't even, like, nothing. So I go back inside and I'm like just chilling because I knew like I wasn't wrong because I didn't do that because I didn't want to do it. So I'm chilling and I go standing by the other gym. And I don't remember who I was with. But anyway, everybody, like, these people come up to me and they're like, oh, Zach been looking for you. And I'm like, what is he looking for? They're like, I don't know. So they like come tell me, then like go about their business. So he finally comes to me and he got all these people behind him. So I'm like, what is this about? I'm thinking that. He's like, why you key my car? And I was like, I didn't key your car. But I'm looking like I keyed his car, but y'all know I didn't key his car because I just told y'all I didn't key his car. So I'm like, I didn't key your car. And he's like, yes you did. I was like, no I didn't. And he starts pulling his pants up like he's gonna hit me or something. So I'm like, I'm just looking. I'm looking back at him. And he just like got upset, basically like, I guess cut me off or whatever, but you already cut off because don't be trying to play me. So anyway, he going about his business and I'm just standing there. Then after that, because that was on the Friday, because it was the next day, it's on the Friday. I come back to school next week, and people was like, oh my gosh, you really keys that car, blah, blah. I'm like, no, like, I didn't key his car. He's like, yes, you did. He said you did, blah, blah. I'm like, I didn't key his car. So everybody was thinking that I keyed his car when really it was the other girl. It wasn't me. But the other girl, I see what she did there. I see what she did there. So let me just tell you what she did there. She framed me so she could talk to Zach. Like, are you serious? That what she did. But that ain't go that far, obviously, because he wasn't mad at me that long. Like, he was like 2 weeks after, he wasn't mad at me no more. So we was friends, and he still thought I keyed his car, but I keep trying to tell him I didn't key his car. So eventually I told him it was her. He believed me after a couple years. I don't know when I told him. I told him probably a couple years ago. 2 years ago maybe. I told him it wasn't me. So yeah, he knows the truth. But other people still think it's me. But I didn't do that. That girl did that to frame me so she could talk to me. And that didn't go far. So that's about the time I keyed Zach's car because he had me messed up. But I didn't key his car. He thought I keyed his car. That's what I wanted him to think, that I did it, because then he would know not to play with me. But I'm not a person to disrupt people's property because I don't do that. That's so rude. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. And leave a comment if you want to see any other story times. Let me know some story times that you want to see. Like, throw something at me, because maybe it happened to me before, maybe it hasn't. Yeah, I'll see you guys